Hello and welcome to Move with Katie. I am so excited to have you here for this flow today. We are going to get started right away by coming into a child's pose. Now you can bring a block underneath your knees, or you can just bring your big toes together, knees wide as the mat, set your heels back, and when you feel comfortable, walk the hands forward, and we will meet in with our chests on the mat and our foreheads on the floor. Eyes begin to close, and we'll take a moment to really drop into the practice. Here we are. You have arrived. Inhale, fill up the lungs, lengthen out through the back body, the rib cage. As you exhale, let everything go, melt towards the floor. Let any spaces where you're holding tension in the body or the mind just relax into the present moment. Nothing to do, nowhere to be, no one to be. However you are, whenever you are, this is exactly how it should be. It's the only way it could be. Inhale, breathing in through the nose, and exhale, slowly letting it go. Then with your next inhale, fluttering the eyes open, looking forward between the palms, and we're going to roll the body forward by puffing up the back of the heart, rounding through the back body, bringing weight into the hands nice and slow, and then rolling the shoulders back and letting the feet be wider than the mat and letting the body rest on the floor. Inhale, keeping the feet wide, tent the fingertips next to the rib cage and lift the chest. Exhale, lower down. Beginning to move with intention. Inhale, lift the heart. And as you exhale, lower down. Really noticing how your body's feeling. One more. Inhale, lift the chest. And as you exhale, bring the toes back together. Press up off the palms and send the hips back to that child's pose. Next, inhale, look forward. Draw the hands back until they're under the shoulders and walk the knees underneath the hips. We'll stay in this tabletop position just for a moment, swaying side to side, warming up the wrists. Maybe point the toes out towards the long side of your mat. Just warming up the wrist. And then maybe pointing the fingertips backwards, gently tucking the toes and setting the hips back and peeling up off the wrists. Getting a little bit of movement here in the fingers, then rolling back forward, planting the palms, switching so that the fingers point forward, tucking the toes under, send the hips high, downward facing dog. Take a moment to walk out the dog here. Settling. And then let's inhale, sweep the left toes high. Exhale, bring the right knee into nose and step it all the way through to the front of your mat. Inhale, lift the arms high, coming into a crescent lunge. As you exhale, turn towards the long side of your mat and turn the back foot all the way around so we come to meet in a goddess squat, sumo squat, whatever you want to call it. And cactus out the arms. Reach the elbows forward and the fingertips back. Lift the heart. Actively engage belly button towards spine. And then inhale, straighten everything up. Exhale, cactus out the arms, bend the knees. 3 more. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. 2 more. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. And then as you exhale, lower down into that goddess squat. And this time, bring the fingertips to the ears. Just lightly tap. And we're going to lean over towards the right side. Right elbow taps right knee. Getting a little core workout here to start. Exhale over to the left. Inhale through center to the right. Center, left, center. You got it. Right, center. Strong in the legs. You got it. Center, right. Core is strong. Left. 2 more each side. Right, left, right, and left. And then inhale through center, straighten through the legs. Reach the arms up overhead, circle them around so that they land on the hips. Point the toes forward, set the heels back, and come to a halfway lifted wide-legged fold. Reach the crown of the head forward. Really feel the activation. Reach the rib cage long in front of you. Reach the hands long in front of you. And then exhale, fold forward. Wide-legged fold. Let the head hang heavy. Ground down through all four corners of the feet. Lengthen from tailbone all the way to the floor. Inhale, halfway lift. And then as you exhale, heels reach in, toes point out 45 degrees. We'll come back to that goddess squat. This time, set your hands on your knees and exhale, drop the right shoulder. Inhale, lift. Exhale, drop the left shoulder. Inhale, lift. Lift the arms, actively engage the inner thighs. And we're gonna come onto the ball of the right foot and then drop the right knee in by spinning the foot and reach over to the left side. Inhale, back through center. Do that on the other side. Come onto the ball of the left foot, then twist the knee in. Lunge on the right side. Back through center. Let's do a few more. Right knee drops, center. Left knee drops, center. You got it. Right knee drops, center. Left knee drops, center. Two more. Right knee, center. Left knee, center. Last one. Right knee, center. Left knee, center. Then pulse for 10, 9. You got it. 8. Reach your arms up high. 7. Squeeze your fingers. 6. You got it. 5. Breathing. Nice and calm. 4, 3, 2, 1. Straighten through the legs. Exhale. Forward fold. Nice work. From here, let's inhale, lift halfway. And then as you exhale, walk hands over to the right side of the mat and we'll step it back to a downward facing dog. Inhale, puff up the back of the heart, roll forward, shoulders to the ears, rolling the spine to a high plank. Bend the knees, lift the tailbone, and pull back to a downward dog from the tailbone. We're going to take a few of these spinal waves. Exhale forward, round through the back body. Inhale, drop the knees, drop the belly, lift the tailbone, pull back. Exhale, round forward. Inhale, drop back. 2 more. Exhale, round forward. Inhale, drop back. Exhale, round forward. And inhale, drop back. From here, bring the right knee in towards chest. Step it all the way through and step the left foot just a little bit forward. We're going to come into a pyramid pose. So the back foot is maybe a 45-degree angle. And then inhale, lift the chest, square the hips, and reach the arms forward. Activate the kneecaps so that the quads are really involved. And then as you exhale, lower everything down. Forehead reaches for the right knee. Inhale, look forward. Bring your weight into the right foot. Come up onto the left toes. And then sweep left toes high towards a standing split. Inhale here. And then as you exhale, pull left knee in towards nose and then all the way up and in towards chest. Come to stand. Use the core. Left knee into chest. And then as you exhale, straighten out the left leg. See how high you can hold it. And then exhale, sweep the toes back. Coming into a warrior 3, reaching the arms in front of you. And then exhale, lower the toes down. Inhale, lift, crescent lunge. Exhale, pivot on the toes, come into that goddess squat. Inhale, drop on the right toes, coming into a lunge on the opposite side. Inhale, lift the arms high. Exhale, plant the palms and step it back to a downward facing dog. Let's take some spinal waves. Roll forward, exhale. Drop the knees, lift the tailbone. Inhale, back. Exhale, roll forward. Inhale, spinal wave back. Exhale, roll forward. Last time, spinal wave back. Find your downward dog. Left toe, sweep high. Left knee comes in towards nose. Step it all the way through. Inhale, lifting to your crescent lunge. As you exhale, bringing weight into that left foot And stepping the right toes forward and then straightening out both legs, reaching the arms, long pyramid pose. Really actively engage right foot, back foot, 45-degree angle, strong core. And then as you exhale, lower hands and heart towards the floor. Inhale, sweep right toes high, weight comes into the left foot, standing split. And then as you exhale, bend into the knee, pull everything up into the chest, come to stand, grabbing hold of that right knee. Inhale here, and as you exhale, lengthen the right leg out in front of you. Stay, lift from the core. Exhale, sweep the right toes behind, coming into a warrior three, reaching back. Inhale here. Exhale, bend into the left knee, lower the right toes, quietly lift up, crescent lunge. Inhale here. Exhale, pivot on the right foot, coming into that goddess squat. And then pivoting on the back foot, coming into a crescent lunge on the right side. Inhale here. Drop the palms on either side of the hand, step it back. Downward facing dog. Roll the spine forward one time, exhale. Drop the knees. Send the chest back to downward dog. Inhale. From here, let's sweep the right toes high. Then as you exhale, step the right toes through. Step the left toes up, come into that pyramid pose. Reach the arms forward. Inhale here. Exhale, drop chest and fingertips to floor. Right comes into right foot, sweep toes high, standing split. Inhale, knee comes into chest and stand all the way up on that right leg, nice and strong. Then this time, grab hold of the left toes with the pointer fingers, and maybe we stay here, or maybe we extend the leg out in front of us. And from here, we're going to pulse towards pistol squat. So just bending into the right knee, then inhale, lift. Keep the chest lifted. Exhale, lower halfway. Inhale, lift. Lower halfway. Inhale, lift. Last time, we're going to lower all the way down. Use your hands as it feels good, and lower all the way to a sit. Inhale, lift left toes towards, lift left knee towards face. Bring the elbows wide, grab hold of the bottom of the foot, forehead to leg. Then as you exhale, fold it forward. Plant the heel on the earth, chest lowers. Reach the right arm around the right knee and behind the back body. Left arm follows, interlace the fingers. Extend through the heart space, and exhale, fold. As you inhale, we'll look forward and lift the right toes from the floor, keeping the intertwine of the hand. Roll out the ankle a few times. From here, undoing the bind of the left hand, wrap it around, cradle right foot in the arms, and just rock out that baby for just a moment. Nice stretch in the hips. They've been doing a lot of work for us. And then from here, let's plant the left foot or the right foot on the outside of the left leg, and bend the left leg in. Inhale, reach left arm to sky, and exhale, loop it, the elbow onto the other side of the knee, taking a twist. Hands can come to prayer at heart center. Right hand could come behind you. Whatever feels good. Inhale here. And then as you exhale, maybe you play here, or maybe you play with the idea of taking both hands, planting them in front of you, rocking over left shin, and settling your weight onto your elbows so you can stack the knees and come into a little side crow. Just a little funky variation here. Only take it if it feels good. Then when you feel ready, we'll set the toes back down, and we'll meet with both legs in front of us towards a wide-legged forward fold. Inhale, lift the heart, and exhale, fold it forward. Inhale, lengthen from the tailbone to the crown of the head, and exhale, fold a little deeper. Next, inhale, look forward. Both hands grab hold of the right leg, and as you lift chest, you lift right leg with you. Inhale, open. Exhale, open right arm all the way to the back of the mat, twisting. Inhale, reach right arm forward, and exhale, open left arm, twisting to the left side. And then from here, plant left hand, bend right knee. We're going to plant the right knee, right foot on the outside of the left leg, and twist ourselves around to a funky downward dog position. Your right toes should be bent on the floor, palms planted. And we're just gonna take a little hop off the right foot towards a handstand, set the right toes back down to reset ourselves. Just a little play, not actually handstanding unless you've got that. It's always an option. And then finding our downward dog. Then let's take that all on the opposite side. Inhale, lift the left toes high. Exhale, knee in towards nose. Step it through and step the right toes up just slightly so you can come into that pyramid pose. Square off the hips, reach the arms forward. Exhale, fold forward, palms come to the mat, shift weight into the left foot. Activate the core, lift right toes high. Inhale, bring right knee in towards chest, knee in towards nose, come all the way to stand. And then slide pointer fingers down, peace fingers down towards the right toe. Extend the right leg long. Inhale here. Exhale, take a miniature bend in the left knee. And then back up. Little half pistol squat. Inhale, lift. 2 more. Halfway. And lift. Halfway. And lift. And this time, let's lower all the way down. Use the hands when it feels right. And then lower all the way down onto the hips. Bring the right knee up and in towards nose. Inhale here. Exhale. Gently lower right leg towards the floor. Wrap left hand around the knee, right hand follows. Inhale, extend the heart forward. Exhale, fold. Nice work. Centering in the breath. Then inhale, look forward. And as you lift the chest, lift the left toes from the floor. From here, undo the bind of the right hand and wrap it around so that right elbow connects with the left foot. And we cradle the left leg in a little seated pigeon pose here. Cradling, rocking our baby leg. Feeling this nice stretch, settling into the breath in this moment. And then let's set the left foot on the outside of the knee. Inhale, reach the right arm high, and exhale, loop the elbow around the outside edge of the left knee, twisting. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, twist a little deeper. Now here come your options. Maybe we stay here. Ooh, sorry, through the microphone. Maybe we stay here. Or maybe you plant the left hand behind you. Or maybe you curl the right leg in and under, and then you shift weight onto that right shin, looking where you're going. Make a rectangle with your hands, and shift the weight of your left leg onto the elbows, stacking, looking forward, and coming into a side crow. Fun little expression of this posture here. Take your time, and when you feel ready, planting the feet, exhale, lowering the hips, and we will all meet in a wide-legged forward fold. Inhale, lift the arms. Exhale, fold it forward. Inhale, lengthen the spine. And exhale, lower. Taking a few deep rounds of breath here. And then inhale, look forward. Interlacing fingers around left toes. Let's lift the left foot as we lift the chest. Bring it in and up. Inhale, and as you exhale, open left arm out to the back, finding a twist. Inhale here. Exhale, close that twist. Left hand grabs hold of the foot, and right hand opens up, twisting on the opposite side. Inhale here. Exhale, settle. Next breath, right palm plants behind the hips and left leg crosses over, and we're going to do that funky little hop again. So twisting all the way to the back, weight comes into the left foot. Hands set in a comfortable position underneath the shoulders. Right toes lift, hop off the left foot, and then hop it back to a downward facing dog. 2 more times, let's roll at the spine. Exhale, roll forward. Inhale, wave, starting from the tailbone. Last time, exhale, round it forward. And inhale, wave, starting from the tailbone. Then from here, let's walk, jump, hop, handstand, hands all the way to the front of the mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, sink the hips all the way down to the heels. Reach the arms forward, and then we'll come to meet on the tailbone, lifting knees in towards chest. Grab hold of the heels, and maybe you begin to straighten the legs. Balancing here, maybe into like a seated forward fold. or a really elevated boat pose, really strong in the core. Take your time. You've got it. 3, 2, 1. Bend the knees, gently set the feet down, and roll the back body down to the mat. Take the knees as wide as the mat and gently windshield wiper the legs from side to side. Releasing any tension that we built up in this quick but steamy practice. And we'll close with a reclined pigeon and a twist. So bringing the bottom of the right foot to the floor, left leg extends to the sky, and then left knee bends, ankle drops over the knee. We'll start by pressing the knee away from the body by opening up the hips. So you're really moving from the hip joint. Inhale here. And as you exhale, bring the right knee and the left leg in towards chest. Loop the hands through. Grab hold of the right shin, shoulders flat against the earth. Maybe the eyes begin to close. Breathing deeply. Centering in this time, this space, this moment. And then with the next exhale, see if you can hold the legs in towards chest just as close as they are and take the arms wide as a T. And then drop the feet over to the right side just as they are. So we're twisting, but the bottom of the left foot will be on the floor. Try to really push the left knee away from the body, using the strength of the legs. Funky little twist here. Next, exhale, bring everything back to center. Undo the cross of the legs. Windshield wiper the legs to the left, to the right. And then keeping left foot planted on the floor, lift right leg towards the sky. Flex the right foot, then bend the right knee and cross right ankle over left knee. Open up through the hip to send the right knee away from the body. Inhale. And as you exhale, bring knees in towards chest. Loop the hands around the shin. Inhale here. Exhale, shoulders flat against the earth. See if you can lengthen the tailbone and then bring the hips a little more open so the shin is a little closer. Whatever arises, just notice it. Accept it. Let it be. That's how we grow. Next, exhale. See if you can keep the legs glued in towards your chest as they are, but undo the interlace of the fingers and open the arms wide. Then drop the feet to the left side of the body, right foot flat, knee towards sky. See if you can invite the hip to open even here so that the knee is reaching away from the body. Next, exhale. Come back to center, undo the cross of the legs, and let's drop knees over one time to the right, one time to the left. And then take any postures your body is craving before we bring knees in towards chest, hug ourselves into a big tight ball. Big hug, lots of gratitude for the body, for this moment, for your mind, your breath, for every other living being, just for everything. And then exhale, let go. Shavasana, let the eyes close, feet as wide as the mat, palms face up. Breathing into all of the spaces where you notice there's any lingering contraction, and really relishing the beauty of having a body in this moment in time. How lucky are we to get to experience and feel the whole range of existence in any moment that we choose to pay attention. For the next minute or so, I invite you to pay attention just to what that aliveness and tingling feels like in your body. Just pay attention. Maybe you begin to notice that when you pay attention to only sensation, something happens to the form of your body. What happens? Just notice. And as always, I encourage you to remain here as long as feels good. But when you're ready to come back to this body and this time, begin by deepening the breath. And then as you exhale, wiggle fingers and toes, wrists and ankles. Maybe massage your head for a moment as you bring the feet together and reach the arms up high overhead. You full body stretch. Inhaling and then exhaling, gently rolling onto one side, cradling the head in the arms, and slowly beginning to press yourself back up to a seated position. Eyes remain gentle and soft. And when you've found that seated pose, grounding down through the tailbone, maybe letting the palms rest face up on the knees. And just centering a moment in gratitude. Thank you for joining me on this practice today. Namaste. Thank you for joining me. It has been an absolute pleasure to be here with you, and I hope to see you again soon. Please do drop in the comments if you'd like to see anything special in any classes, or like, subscribe, all that good stuff. Thank you so much, and have a beautiful rest of your day, week, year, moment, whatever it may be for you.